Hello everyone, I am Shriddhi Shukla, volunteer at Shiviforensics, welcoming you all to discuss about types and pattern of fingerprint. Firstly, let us talk about what is fingerprint. Fingerprints are permanent and unique impressions formed by the ridges on the skin of our fingers. They are used in forensic science for identification purpose due to its individuality and uniqueness because no two individual or two fingers have same fingerprint. On the basis of how fingerprints are deposited, it is classified into three types: patent, which are visible fingerprints; latent, which are invisible fingerprints; plastic, which are impressions fingerprints. And on the basis of which patterns, they are classified into three major types: loops, whorls, and let's discuss about types of fingerprint in detail. Patent or visible fingerprint. These are clearly visible prints left behind due to transfer of colored substance through fingers, which are coated with blood, ink, grease, paint, or dirt. Example of these type of fingerprints are bloody fingerprints on weapon. These type of fingerprints are collected by photographing it directly under proper lighting or lifted using adhesive surface on plain surface. Now let's discuss about second fingerprint, which is latent or invisible fingerprint. These are invisible fingerprints formed through natural secretion such as sweat, oils, amino acids left on the smooth surface like glass, plastic, metal or paper. Example of these type of fingerprints are fingerprints on smartphone or window. These are detected, collected through various types of methods. First, physical method, in which we use different types and color powder according to the type of surface, that is black powder for light surface and white powder for dark surface. Second is chemical method, in which we use fuming methods where it reacts with amino acids of our sweat and produce color prints, for example brown prints in iodine fuming method. And third is optical method, in which we use UV and alternate light sources, in which latent prints become visible through fluorescence and laser detection, which enhances visibility of prints. Now let's discuss about plastic or impression fingerprints. These type of fingerprints are 3D impressions left in soft and malleable materials formed by pressing fingers into clay, wax, soap or wet paint. For example, fingerprint and bar of a soap. It can be collected through various types of methods such as casting with silicone for preservation or photographed under angled lighting, which highlights ridges. Let's discuss type of fingerprint patterns in detail. Patterns are divided into loop, whorl and arch, whereas loop is divided into radial loop and ulnar loop. Whorl is divided into plain whorl, central pocket whorl, double loop whorl, accidental whorl, whereas arch is divided into plain arch and tented arch. Let's discuss type of fingerprint patterns in detail. Fingerprint patterns are determined by the arrangement of the ridges present on the distal phalange of finger. First is loop. Loop is one of the most common and general pattern of fingerprint, whereas its frequency occurrence is 60 to 65%. Ridges enter from one side and curve back and exit to the same side, and it has at least one delta. Henry has identified two categories in loop. First is radial, second is ulnar. Radial loop enter from one side and flow back to the same side with the opening of loop pointing towards radial bone or thumb of same hand, whereas ulnar loop enter from one and flow back to other to the same side with the opening of loop print towards ulnar bone of the little finger of same hand. As you can see in the figure, let's talk about whorl. Whorl is the second most common pattern of a fingerprint. Its existence rate is 30 to 35%. It has at least two deltas and one ridge making complete circle, which may be spiral or oval. It is further divided into four parts: plain whorl, central pocket whorl, double loop whorl, and accidental whorl. Let's talk about in detail. Plain whorl. Create a ring-shaped design that resembles spiral and has at least two deltas, whereas central pocket whorl is one or more simple recurves of the plain whorl recurves a second time. Double loop. A double loop is the name denotes made up of two loops joined into one fingerprint. And accidental loops are certain composite pattern inside the word group as they arise infrequently and their existence is purely by chance or by accident. Arch. Arch is the third pattern of fingerprint. Its existence rate is very less, which is 5%. Its characteristics are: it enters from one side, rise in the center, and exit the opposite side. It has no delta present in it. It is further divided into plain arch and tented arch. Plain arch is a smooth wave like a pattern, whereas tented arch has a spike in center, which resembles a tent, as we can see in the picture. Thank you.